Number 7. Do you know which movie used the real dialogue of President JFK? For that, you have to stay with us. The Hunt for Red October brings viewers into the heart of the Cold War. Whereas Captain Marko Ramius, a Soviet submarine commander, planned to defect to the US with his advanced, undetectable nuclear submarine, the Red October. CIA analyst Jack Ryan races against time to prevent Ramius' plan. While Alec Baldwin delivered a memorable performance as CIA analyst Jack Ryan, he wasn't the first choice. For that role, Kevin Costner and Harrison Ford were initially considered for the role. The Hunt for Red October is a gripping Cold War thriller that gives us a peek into a tense world. Number 6. Valkyrie is a 2008 historical thriller about the assassinate Adolf Hitler during World War II. It has Tom Cruise played the role of Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg. In this film, many scenes were filmed in authentic locations in Germany, such as the Bendlerblock in Berlin, where Stauffenberg and other conspirators were executed. The films initially planned with a smaller budget under $20 million. But, Tom Cruise is not such a star who is fit with that budget. So, his involvement attracted wider interest, and leading to a budget increase to $60 million and a more expansive film. Do you want to know some geopolitical TV shows' name as well? Then keep watching. Number 5. Bridge of Spies, a 2015 historical drama directed by Steven Spielberg. It takes you into the Cold War era. Tom Hanks plays James B. Donovan, an insurance lawyer. He is asked to defend Rudolf Abel, a Soviet spy captured in the US. This happens during a time when tensions are very high between the US and the Soviet Union. Things get more complicated when the CIA asks Donovan to help with a prisoner exchange. They want to trade Rudolf Abel for Francis Gary Powers, an American pilot shot down over Soviet airspace. Donovan travels to Berlin, which is divided at this time, to negotiate the exchange. The prisoner exchange taking place on the Glienicke Bridge, a real bridge that served as a crossing point between West and East Berlin during the Cold War. Don't miss our honorable mention movie list, which will come soon. Coming to the best geopolitical TV shows, one of them is Occupied. The more about this Norwegian TV shows we have covered in our another video. You can check the corner of the screen. Number 4. JFK, the 1991 Oliver Stone film about the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The film features cast, including Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Gary Oldman, and Joe Pesci. The film follows Jim Garrison, Kevin Costner, a New Orleans district attorney, who believes there was a conspiracy behind President Kennedy's assassination. Garrison starts a complex investigation, uncovering various suspects and hidden motives. Oliver Stone's direction is known for its intensity and visual style. He effectively builds suspense and utilizes historical footage. However, critics note some historical inaccuracies in the film and question the portrayal of certain characters and the suggestion of a clear, overarching conspiracy. Number 3. Hotel Rwanda is a 2004 docudrama based on the true story of the Rwandan genocide in 1994. The film takes place in Kigali, Rwanda, during the Rwandan genocide. Tensions between the Hutu majority and Tutsi minority erupt into horrific violence as Hutu extremists target Tutsis and moderate Hutus. It has Don Cheadle, a charming and resourceful manager of the luxurious Hotel de Mille Collines, frequented by foreign dignitaries and journalists. Hotel Rwanda brought international attention to the Rwandan genocide and the plight of refugees. The film continues to be used as an educational tool to raise awareness about genocide and the importance of intervention. One of the another best geopolitical TV shows in recent time is Secret City. This is a must-watch Australian TV show. For the more about this show, please check the corner of the screen. Number 2. Syriana, released in 2005, is a political thriller that delves into the complex world of oil and its impact on the Middle East and the United States. The film has George Clooney, a jaded CIA agent nearing retirement, Matt Damon, an energy analyst working in Geneva, and many others. The movie unfolds through multiple storylines, through many characters connected to the global oil industry. Syriana takes viewers behind the scenes of the global oil industry. We see the high-stakes corporate maneuvering through the eyes of its characters. The film uses handheld camera work and gritty visuals to create a sense of immediacy and immerse viewers in the chaotic world of the characters. It feels more like a documentary than a Hollywood blockbuster. Are you interested in Middle East conflicts? We already segregated some best of them. You can check the corner of the screen. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. Number 1. 13 Days tells the story of the Cuban Missile Crisis from the viewpoint of Kenneth O'Donnell, a top aide at the White House, played by Kevin Costner. President John F. Kennedy, played by Bruce Greenwood, finds out that the Soviet Union has placed nuclear missiles in Cuba. These missiles are a big threat to the United States, making everyone worry about a possible nuclear war. The movie highlights the tough decisions that had to be made in the White House. It shows how President Kennedy and his team dealt with the intense pressure and worked hard to avoid a disaster. President Kennedy agreed to remove U.S. missiles from Turkey and Italy secretly in exchange for the Soviet removal of missiles from Cuba. The movie used actual dialogue from President Kennedy's recordings of White House meetings during the crisis.